Hey everyone, it's Scott from Moncton Handyman Services, and today I'm going to do my review, or unboxing at least, of a Ridgid 18-volt brushless 7¼ inch circular saw. Now for years I've been a guy who had a corded circular saw and a cordless smaller 5-inch or 5.5 inch circular saw, and the problem with the small one is it doesn't quite cut through a 2x4. We've all experienced it. We just almost get through it. It's just not quite enough. And the problem with a corded one is, well, you're dragging around a cord and an extension cord. And it's 2019 and we don't need extension cords or cords anymore. We have things like the Ridgid 18-volt 7¼ inch brushless circular saw. Now my first impression when I took this out of the box is it is heavy. Heavy for a cordless tool. You're used to cordless tools being, you know, like half the weight of a corded one, and this is heavy. This is actually about as heavy as my regular circular saw. Maybe a pound or so lighter, but it's heavy. And it's well built. Metal. My only concern with the build quality is the guard is plastic. Now, for what that would have cost them to put a metal guard on there, or at least a plastic arm here, would not have been much. But that was the very first thing I saw. It has all the functions that I'm looking for in a circular saw. The ability to put a guide in there. We've got our height adjustment back here, which is odd. The adjustment is here, or the pivot point is here, but the lock lever is on the other side. Handle to hold on to, handle here. Some nice features that I don't have in my corded saw is things like an LED light. But one of the things you'll notice with the LED light is it serves no real purpose. It's kind of like tucked in there, and you know, it doesn't really shine anything on me on the work surface. I would have rather have had it pointing, you know, like here, so you would have seen it through there, but it doesn't really shine anywhere other than, well, you can see where it's shining, which doesn't really serve much of a purpose. My next beef, batteries. It was kind of awkward to fit, but it seems to be working now. And my only other beef with the batteries is you're limited to, I can only put about another inch in there. Let me see, I've got a 6 amp. That's a small one. The battery that came with this is another whole story in itself. We'll see if I can include that in the video. It's a 6 amp hour battery. It kind of like just, you saw it just didn't go in smoothly. And the other thing is that only leaves me like less than a finger width of a battery. So if people say, what else do you need for a battery? Put another battery in it. But I don't want to swap batteries. I want to use the same battery as long as I can. So I think they make it with a 9 amp hour battery. But like Milwaukee has a big ass battery out now. I'm not sure how many amp hours it is. But if they expand to, say, a 15 amp hour battery, it will never fit in that little space. The first thing I noticed when it powers up is and I don't know if this is the brushless feature or what it is, but when you, the first thing I found was the safety mechanism is a little awkward. It's a pivot, it's a left or a right switch, which you have to pull down with left or right, and it's got a fair amount of resistance on it, so if you're weak fingered, and really, like, I don't know why they put it on the right side, because it just doesn't work well. But it would have been nicer to have it as a, you know, another finger button there instead of the light one, which is here. But I'm just picking. Anyways, when you spin it up, you'll notice the sound is kind of electronic almost, like it's, and I don't know if that's the brushless motor or not, but it torques, like you can feel the torque. See that thing moving my arms? It's moving. And I don't even think I get that much torque off of my corded circular saw. I don't have exact numbers, but I really think that this spins a little slower than my corded circular saw, but oh well, so be it. So I cut one slice off of a 2x4 tonight just to see, and I noticed that I can't quite push it through as quick as I can push my corded. Now obviously I'm running with less power here, 15 amps of 120 versus I don't know how many amps of 18 volt. We're going to have an obvious reduction, and the ability to move it everywhere I want is what I was looking for. Price point, this is somewhere in the middle. It's not as cheap as, say, a Ryobi 6.5 inch, but I wanted the 7.25 inch, so I went with this guy here. I originally had bought the saw by itself, and then I found this fantastic package that had, that's not my battery, a 6 amp hour battery compared to the 1.5 that I have with the drill, which also has Bluetooth and a Ridgid charger. Where is it here? Ooh, you can't see it, so you're just out of luck. It's right over there if you wanted to know where it was. Alright, you talked me into it. There's the charger. Big, clunky. Would have been nice if they had put a radio in it or something. Like, don't just waste the space. So this might be the charger that stays at home, and the smaller one I have stays in the truck. I need to do my research and see. Model number on this is, I don't know. Don't know my glasses. There you go. Read that. Figure it out. So that's the charger that comes with it. Battery that comes with it. There you go. Figure that out. And the saw that comes in the package is a... Figure that one out. Oh no, I think it's going to work quite well for me. I don't need this as a regular everyday tool, but I'm at the point that I need more than the 5.25, 5.5 inch saw that I have now. So I'm going to throw this in my toolbox, see how it works for me on a deck that I'm doing next week, and I'll get back to you. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.